Hello gamers, my mic was not working. Enjoy the starting student screen while I look at some things and make sure some things are taken care of. Hope that this works properly. Scale percentage. Grow you by this much. Yes. Yes. Alright. Same deal here. Grow you. Son of a fucking bitch. And where is this? I'm just trying to make a little funny. Hello. Hope it works better with hotspot than hotel Wi-Fi, bruh. Well, so far, it's actually way better. So it was at about 800 to 1200 kilobytes per second bitrate. So that's like 1 megabyte roughly. Now it's at 5,000 to 5,500, which is roughly how I have it set. So it's limited. Hello FinFun, you are first. Welcome in. Hey Ryan, what is up? All good. Take your time. Welcome in Roxy. We do love LeBron jamming. Welcome in Rin. Welcome in Fizzy Nickel. ABO did reset, but it did by the 1st August membership. What is ABO? I asked about that the other day, but I don't know what that is. And hello, Green Magnet. Welcome in. It's actually manageable today. No chat delays. Yeah, Twitch shouldn't have much. YouTube, of course, always has a bit of a delay, but... yeah, Twitch, it should only be some number of seconds rather than, like, minutes. I should be able to get in relatively soon. I'm just trying to make sure... I'm properly taking care of something. New stickers, by the way, for Neverness to Everness. So I am going to have some new material with which to do funny and do like nice little cute thumbnails and stuff. But the main thing I'm trying to figure out is this button. Or am I looking in the wrong location, maybe? That is a possibility. Let me check over here. Yes, I was looking in the wrong location. Okay, what, scale layer? Why not? Fuck it. Who cares if it's lower quality? You know what? Why not? Ads? Yeah. Hello, Blair Clash. Not 100% sure how you want me to pronounce your name. Clash? It kind of depends on what language the name is supposed to be and how you would pronounce the letters there. I say that like, you know, Captain fucking Obvious. Yeah. Let's see. By the way, this patch name is so long. I usually try to put it in like titles and stuff. But for this one, it's like Rising from the Moonlit Fog. Man, I love NT, but I'm gonna quit when Silver Palace releases. Why though? Why not just play both? Or at least like dailies, weeklies. The dailies and weeklies of NT are really quick. No. Okay. So that just don't work. That just don't work. Wait. Yeah, okay. Hello, sir. Hello, gamer. I'm just gonna export this. Fuck it. Sure. Right. It's H/delay. It's hello, Drake. Welcome in. Lovely to see you. Hello, 02. I love Darling in the Franks. It was a fucking fever dream to watch, but it was enjoyable. Score changes. Hopefully this finally works. Alright. The bitrate is super solid though. Like, I'm just letting it like chill out. I'll see how it might change when I do other weird stuff. But at least as of right now, we're super solid on bitrate. As you're done, now I can finally do what I've been waiting for. What have you been waiting for? What are you about to do? Hello, 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 Muitra. Son of a gun. In all fairness, there's that. I see, I see. You want me to feed Pumpkin a treat. Understandable, understandable. I will do it shortly. You just have to give me a second to put this thumbnail in because... So YouTube does this really funny thing. I guess it's probably funny from my perspective. I imagine there's a lot of people it's not funny for. Where you'll start a stream and it just will refuse to let you put a thumbnail on the stream until you open the page like 3 or 4 times. So... But I've resolved the problem. I've out-stubborned it by just repeatedly refreshing every single time it happens. Alright, in all fairness, he just ate, so he might be down for it, he might not. We'll have to see. Alright. Get him a treat. We are vibing. Worth every second of watching and chatting regardless. I love cast. Lovely. Alright. I'm gonna put us here real quick. And then while it's loading in, I'll get attention. Here, wait. Come here. Hey, buddy, come here. See if he wants to jump or not. Does. Hey, buddy. Hey, Pumpkin. Sweet boy. It's a sweet boy. That's a little loud. I'm trying to move it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him or not. Uh-oh. You dropped the treat like an idiot. There you go. Here for you. Up here. There you go. He is a very... Oh wow, that's a little loud, buddy. He's getting his little chompers on it. Yeah, he's a funny little cat. He doesn't like, I've gotten him to eat some more of the squeezy treats, but he doesn't like normal cat treats. He also does not care at all about the ones with catnip in them. Well, I hope you're satisfied. I fed Pumpkin a treat. He has been treated. The hotel/pension we stay at took in a stray, and I'm already interacting with him eagerly. Lovely. Pumpkin has been fed a at least somewhat satisfying, I would hope, treat. Oh, you know what? All right. So, the Neverness to Everness version 1.2 survey has released. It's going to provide us 60 analyth, and of course is a way for us to proclaim our issues and or feedback on the version. So I'm going to claim that, and let's fill it out. Why not? Now, for you guys, you can't see it right now, but I can solve this problem. I just have to make sure I solve it properly. Let me make sure I have the right thing pulled up. Actually, can I switch it? Give me a second. What window is this? Oh, it's technically not a window. I forgot about that. This is like a... something different. So I'm just gonna open up my display. Add a new display capture. Okay. And this should be pretty good. I just have to make sure it's under everything. Lovely. So it's going to be just under the endfield stuff. You're getting a flashbang. Some flashbangs in the chat would be understandable. I'm getting a... oh, wow. Oh, okay. So like a friendly death threat. I see. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'd probably be a little bit peeved at you for winning that many 50-50s in Genshin. My repeated loss of 50-50s is why I quit the game. So, I normally don't win 50-50s, which is why whenever I take into account the average for a limited character, I always assume I'm gonna lose. Or, not the average, but whenever I take into account pity. So, like, Genshin's real pity, in my opinion, is 180, not 90. Because you're only guaranteed a limited character every 180 pulls. But yes, so, personally enjoyed everything about 1.2. Hi, Nuko Anime, welcome in. Oh, wait, Nuko Anime. Hi. I read the name wrong. Don't know much about the updates. I only watch, only when I watch your stream I understand partially, and it's rating to very satisfied repeatedly. Yeah, I'm very satisfied with 1.2. What best describes you as a player? I've played still since launch, and I'm still active. I'm very satisfied with both Shinku and Iroi. Like, full honesty here. Iroi, I would have said with Iroi prior to playing it, I would have been in between neutral and satisfied with her. But since playing it, I have most certainly crossed into the very satisfied because her personality is like way more likable to me than I had initially expected based on her first impression. So that is very nice. I really like how she interacts with Shinku and with Mint, and of course with Zero. So that's something I really like. Shinku started off very satisfied. The only thing that might have dropped her to satisfied is if they, one, didn't do any of the quality of life changes they did, and two, if she was actually as bad as people said she was. But she is actually significantly better than that, despite some people still not knowing how to play her properly. I'm gonna put out a short on my rotation, probably today, to explain that a little bit better now that my upload speed is improved. So, look forward to that if that's something you want to see visually. If anyone wants a demonstration on stream, I can try it because I think Rails reset. So, that should be pretty good. Which of these characters do you have in your roster? I have both Shinku and Iroi. Worse than Hathor? Asked thumbnail on YouTube. What do you mean worse than Hathor? Oh, yeah, people saying that Shinku is worse than Hathor? Yeah, okay, yeah. Some people are, I don't know. But yes. I want to understand Iroi better, don't really know much about her. You'll learn more by doing her bond-related stuff if you have her. And by doing the 1000 Less One Nights quest stuff. I don't know how much of it you've done. After getting Iroi, Shinku is doing better than my Hotori? Yeah, 100%. Iroi is like perfect for her. Especially if you didn't already have Nanali. Hotori is a sub DPS if I recall. Hotori is a sub DPS slash support unit, but she can still do a hell of damage, so you should expect Shinku to do more damage than your Hotori. But it depends on what you mean by that. If you mean like she's a more valuable member of your team, then solid. Because Hotori is really valuable. She's good on a team even if she doesn't work with the team, just because she stops time. Quite literally. Like, she's just good for ability spam. So satisfaction with Shinku in each of the following areas. I'd say visual design, very satisfied. Her skill kit and mechanics, I would say I'm very satisfied. I like the way that you can either play her with like the aura farm setup where you're just spamming high stack menacing gaze, or you can play a much more hands-on if you just like to press buttons and there's actual like a string of combos you're supposed to press. It's not complicated combos, which I would enjoy more, but for what is the expected standard in Neverness to Everness in terms of combat mechanics, I think she's good. Gameplay feel, very satisfied. I like how her hits feel crunchy, if that makes sense. Character concept, personality, very satisfied. I like the Sun, I guess you'd call it. Very much, you know, not outright with it. Blaze, but it's justified. Yeah, here's the thing. I've been a really big fan of, and I've been looking forward to Shinku since prior to her release. I'd say her combat strength is very satisfied. She's up there with the best DPS in the game. And voice acting, I like. I like her English voice acting, personally. So. Hello there, Stixer. Hello, Fusion Gogeta. Welcome in. Yes, same. I just pulled 10 once and boom mode out. Wild. Crunchy? Yes, so when you hit, there's a visceral impact in that when you land a hit, there's a sound that accompanies it. And the way it shows up on your screen with like her skill especially or her ultimate, you can feel it. That's my meaning for that. When I say like something's like crunchy, it's like there's a visceral impact. Rather than sometimes you'll play gacha games and a character will land hits and it does a bunch of damage, but it doesn't like look like it would do a bunch of damage. It doesn't feel like it would do a bunch of damage. Shinku actually had the opposite problem where people felt that she didn't do enough damage for how satisfying and impactful her hits look. So the hits look like they do a ton of damage, and then if you don't have her built right, they just don't. Oh, prep report? Oh, is that what you have right now? How much analyth do you have now? And are you planning on pulling them both? I'm only gonna pull for Zonko. If I get Zonko early, I will consider putting 20 to 30 pulls into Linko. That is my current assessment of it. All right. If there's anything about Shinku you're not happy with or any other thoughts you'd like to share, we'd love to hear them. Let me think. Is there anything I'm not happy with her? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't think I have any specific problems with how Shinku is currently. Because realistically, right, it doesn't take much to get awakenings. The only like quote unquote quality of life issue I might have if she didn't have it as an awakening is seeing about like menacing gaze accumulating when you're swapped to other characters, but at the same time she does totally fine without that, and her damage is still really good at A0. I like when the MC isn't overglazed, referring to how Zero is basically stuck with Abon, which if I recall is kind of bottom of the barrel. Abon's not bottom of the barrel. Abon's like this weird mix where it's like, it's bottom of the barrel in the sense that they aren't given a lot of really like crazy work, but that's usually out of Hotori's laziness, not because they're inept. Abon's more like it's kind of like a ragtag group, by virtue of how many different people are there, and obviously like there's a bunch of kids working in it. But you have like some powerhouses there. Like Daffodil very clearly is like, you know, she's Daffodil. There's Adler, who he's very efficient, very much knows what he's doing. He's very on top of it. He's a bit of a workaholic. Hotori herself is like a fucking witch or something. I mean, they get shit done, of course. Yeah, like, I'd say, like, what I do like, though, that Zero is not like some promised savior hero prophesized by, you know, some guy 1,000 years ago whose entire existence has been planned out ahead of time, and there's some weird overarching plan with it. I like that Zero, as of right now, is just a guy or just a girl. You know, like, they're just a person, as of right now. There's mystery to, like, what are you? But I like that to stay mystery for now. I think I don't like when games will, like, they'll drop you in a patch like 1.1 or 1.2 or hell off rip, and they'll be like, you are a prophesized hero. Or they'll make you feel like one. I had enough of that when I played just so many other games as of the past, like, so many years. As Zonka comes, we stop time in NTE and be invisible. Indeed. Sure. But yeah, I'd say there's nothing I'm not happy with right now. So. He seems to be very powerful, considering it's the only Esper who isn't detected by the Wartimer Index. It might be a powerful thing, but it also might just be that they kind of just blend in with it. You said about Rover? What did I say about Rover? Oh, the way that Rover, look, I don't have a lot of context, so I'm in like 2 point something. Speaking of which, hop in my Discord if you want to give thoughts on big long-term sub goals. Due to recent requests, I have been informed that there are individuals who would like to watch me play Wuthering Waves. If you would like something similar, I will make it a longer term sub goal where it's like, okay, we hit like 125 total subs within 1 month. It unlocks new emotes for the channel, and I'll play Wuthering Waves live on stream on like a new account or something. And I'll play through the whole game. Well, the whole like main story. We could do something like that. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. Like, tell me. Because I want to make sure that if I do a goal like that, it's something that people are going to want and they're going to look forward to. Because I have not finished the story. Not out of dislike, it's just a time thing. So, there is that. I will say, in terms of the prophesized hero thing, I don't know if Rover's like a prophesized hero. I will say Rover very clearly is very important and very much treated like a hero, which I think it's like, in certain instances, I think it's fine, but I just don't like it when it's like off rip. And there were elements of that I wasn't a huge fan of with Wua, but I think they've executed better on it as time has gone on, personally. Both us and the anomaly at the start are not on the record. That's why we shared the 0 designation with it. Esper 0 and anomaly 0, yes. Alright, satisfaction of Roy. Character concept, personality. Skill kit mechanics, very satisfied. Combat strength, very satisfied. Visual design. I'd say I'm satisfied because I did prefer... Here's the thing. It's this funny little, like, it's almost paradoxical. I don't think it's paradoxical. I guess it's, you know, it's their own fault. I would have been very satisfied if this was the first design we got for Yoroi, but because I saw the other one and liked the other one more, I'm now only satisfied. Because I want elements, like for example, I liked how her horns look in the other one more. I liked the ears, the little like elfish looking ears, and I also liked the eye patch. So because of this, I'm now not like as satisfied with her current visual design because of what could have been. If that makes sense. So I'm now just satisfied. Gameplay feel, satisfied. And voice acting, very satisfied. Yeah, very satisfied for all this stuff. Have you seen the Cyberpunk collab in Wua? Yes, I tried pulling Lucy and got another Kakaro. Yeah, so. Iroi and her Chuni face? Yes, I need that as a skin. Is there anything about Iroi you're not happy with? I'd say I would prefer more elements from her early design. I personally enjoyed the more pointed horns, the eye patch, and the elf-like ears. Elf-like pointed ears. Aside of that, she is lovely. There we go. Alright. Everyone's the main character, given so many people have Esper abilities, so Zero isn't that, I'll call it special. It's more like Zero isn't treated differently, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that Zero isn't special or isn't especially powerful. Other people can't easily speak to anomalies and oddities. That in and of itself is an insane ability to have, and makes Zero stand out a lot. The difference is how they're treated in the game by other characters. He's not a Messiah type. Exactly, he's not a Messiah. He's not treated like a, like, Zero's not treated, like that. I think they removed the eye patch because they had too many characters with things going on in one of their eyes. Yeah, well, too bad. That doesn't matter to me. They went from 3 eye patches to 0 eye patches. Hey, honeyed up beefsteaks, lovely. Yeah, I lost my 50-50 too. I lost 3 50-50s in Wuo straight. That is rough. I got Lucy and her weapon, but don't play Wuo anymore. That is unfortunate. What's up, Hassan? Have you gotten in Fighting with the Dragon, the new main story episode? I have absolutely finished all of it. I know what to call it, because everyone's special with their own special abilities. I see. But yeah, he's not like a prophesized hero. He's just strong and, you know, has pretty cool powers. Story battle experience. Very satisfied. The story appeal, I'll say satisfied, because it wasn't like super pulling me along for parts of it. I don't even exactly know why. Maybe because the story felt very Diablo 2 in ways. And that kind of storytelling I like in some ways and don't like others. I really liked the character dialogue. The plot immersion. That's kind of hard for me to like quantify. Like, I'd say I got pretty immersed. I was playing for a lot. Animation cinematics was great. And quest design, I'd say was pretty nice. Yeah. Let me think. So, like, the issue is I don't know how to give feedback on how I feel about the story, just because I'm not 100% sure how to describe it. And I don't want to, like, describe it wrongly and they take the wrong advice. So I'll just say that I was satisfied, but not elaborate. How much of the Warren Continent, the all-new area in version 1.2 have you explored? I've completed at least 1 full exploration run. Yeah. Zero from NT looks like Gojo. If you only count the fact that they both have white hair, then yes. But literally nothing else about Zero's character design looks anything like Gojo. Even the hair itself looks different. They just both have white hair. The map anomalies radar are apparently canon. Interesting. Whoops. Wait. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, you definitely want to clear out the button shop. And then only thing I didn't like was Muse Flash. Fair. Zero has purple eye. I don't even know what the eye color in Zero looks like. Gojo has blue eyes, so I don't know why you would say Zero has purple eyes. Gojo doesn't have purple eyes. So if that's meant to be like a similarity between the two of them, it's just not. So it's literally just that they both have white hair in different hairstyles. The clothes don't look anywhere similar. Yeah, Zero's purple eyes and they're super cool. Yeah. Zero has purple attack. They both have purple attacks. Wow, okay. They both have purple attacks. Yep, that's revolutionary. Salutation Nation. What's up, Helper? Welcome in. So I'd say optimization and performance, I'm gonna be kind of neutral on that. No, it's a rebuttal. What's a rebuttal? What happened? Not showing up in the thing. Let's go. Thank you, Helper, for the tier 1. Huge. That one time you mentioned subbing through Amazon Prime was free? Yes. I did. It is. If you use your Prime sub, gifted to you by the great old John Twitchingtons themselves. There you go. Zero is secretly Gojo. Okay. Yes, if you have a Prime sub gifted to you by John Twitch, and use it. It is free, and you will get no ads. And you get more channel points. You get you build up channel points faster, and you get a bunch of emotes that you can use everywhere. For example, new Witch Hat Atelier anime, the white-haired guy, people said he copied Gojo, but in reality, Witch Hat Atelier is way older than Yeah, of course it is. It's way older than JJK. Thank you for following 02. Huge. Are you tired? A bit, but it's not like hugely tiring or anything. I think the exploration was really good here. Environment art, good. Map design, good. Background music, I'd say satisfied only because it didn't really stand out to me. Optimization felt poor, given that the game mode was built to seemingly encourage wiping out massive groups of enemies at a time. Getting kicked for doing exactly that at several points felt... How would I say it felt? Frustrating. Just frustrating. It has mostly been fixed now, so my feelings on it are leveled out. Alright, I'll go with that. Is it by some Japanese VA, Gojo's Japanese VA? No idea. I don't play the game in Japanese, I play the game in English, so I would have no clue. Sticks, I was seeing the Chinese server live and the mystery box is for 20 million fons. Yes, it is. If you spam that, I will just ban you, by the way. I totally get it if you want to try and tell me something. Spamming the chat is not how you do that. That is how you get, like, immediately wiped out. Here, 1 second. I'll move this over here so you all don't have to see that. I tried opening this up to see if I get the funny. Here, let me do this. So yeah, that is a very easy way to get yourself banned almost immediately. Why does everyone sleep on Ski? He's always ignored in movement videos as if he won't become a shadow. Because he becomes a shadow and then moves slowly. That's why. It doesn't matter if he becomes a shadow if he just moves slow. Unfortunately. Sixer cast eradicate, yeah. I don't know, like I'll tell you all that. That's like one of the best ways to immediately tick me off is most certainly to start spamming in any of the chats. Because I do my best to try to respond to people. And if you're trying to spam in order to like make sure I see your message first, or like make sure you get seen over other people and like pushing other people's chats out of the way and stuff, easiest way to make me like ban you and not even discuss possible other options whatsoever. Very, very, very easy way to get that done if that's what you want. And if that's not what you want, don't spam at all. Um, 20 mil is very rough. Temp ban or permanently. If you do it repeatedly, I'll permaban you. If you temporarily do it though, like for example, the individual who just did it was timed out. I don't mind talking a lot, just don't spam the same message repeatedly. If you say a message and I happen to not read it and you're like, hey, I said this a bit ago, I'm gonna put it in chat again, then that's fine. I don't mind. Wait here. Let me, well, I just ranted for like 5 minutes straight. Let me get to whoever I was doing this. But yes, yeah, so with him, that's why him being a shadow, I got it yesterday because I'm from the EU, fair. The survey, I mean. I got it yesterday too. I just didn't fill it out because I wanted to fill it out live. But yeah, I want to complain about the 20 million, personally. I'll probably complain at the end of the survey. Did you know saying the same thing is one of 2 ways to speedrun permabans? Indeed. Yeah, the other one is to say something against TOS. I'll fucking wipe you out. Yes, so... Do we know fons count 1.3? Not yet. Hey, Sticks, I have a question. Did you go to college? Yes. I'm still actively going. It's not the best of times. Going during COVID, and then the major I went for, originally, computer science, at least in where I live, got fucked over by AI, so not exactly the best idea there. That kind of bit me in the ass. So I basically pulled myself out of it, and then I needed to switch. What do you study now? I'm trying to go in for accounting. But yeah, it's, I'm someone who's very much like, how do I put this? Most of the things I would want to do, and I like actively spending my time doing, either are not very profitable, or if I manage to turn them into a job, would no longer be enjoyable. So I would rather just to do something for work that I already don't like, but I'm decent at. That's it. I think I'm older than you, probably. Probably. I imagine most of the people who watch me are older than me. Or around my age. So. Yeah, I'm about to have like 0 money. But yes. Alright. Did you pull on the Neon Rift vehicle mystery boxes? Yes, I pulled and got the funny. I think the driving feel, I'd be satisfied, yeah. Satisfied. Prize pool value appeal, very satisfied. And visual appeal, very satisfied. Spinning tires is slightly weird. But I'll get used to it. I also wish it glowed. Without the skin. There you go. I played every single one of these limited time events. At least to do something. Oh shit. Can't see the survey? You have raised a wonderful point. I removed it when I was trying to ban people. Not actually banning people. And see you guys on. Alright. What is your favorite character? In Neverness to Everness? I would say cheese, personally. I've chosen maths, chemistry, physics, and maths. What? You chose maths twice? Interesting decision. Yeah, you're definitely have no time though. That's rough. That's a rough lineup. So, pretty sure I'm younger than you. There's probably plenty of people that are younger than me as well. Welcome in, Shadows Traveling. Yes, bye is on. Have a good old time. Grand old rest of your week. All that good stuff. I only have 5 million fons. The sensual jet ski will financially ruin me, as it should. Yeah, I'm gonna complain about that for sure, personally. You only need 6 million to get everything in the mystery box, I heard. I heard it's 20. Have you gotten one that, how far have you gotten in 1000 Less One Nights? I've finished every difficulty. You read or listen to some of the voice recordings, especially the cheese. Made me promise myself to put her in the mansion if I don't go broke. Yeah, I've listened to a fair amount of the lore. Sensual jet ski. That's what I call it. That trailer they did. It was like they're shooting for a model or something. Except it was a jet ski. Okay, 1000 Less One Nights. I think the tutorial was more than enough. Like, if anything, it might have been a bit much, but I think that's fine. Because I can just skip it. The map minigames, I was satisfied with them. Actually, no, because there was like the Jump King one. That one was really fun. And there was, yeah, there was some really fun ones. The stage difficulty, eh. The story mode stage difficulty didn't feel difficult at all. So I'm gonna go neutral on that because I didn't really care much. The reward appeal was huge. Fun factor and freshness, huge. Time needed to earn desired rewards. I'd say satisfied. Like, because to earn everything, well, no, yeah, like, realistically, it didn't take more time than most other events. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, it takes so long to max my character out and do everything perfectly. Then don't. I don't know. In order to get, like, all the Analyth, for example, it really doesn't take much longer than any other normal event, and it's a lot more gameplay oriented. So... Sixer, would you say there's more side content than actual NT story? True, yeah. I'd say Neverness to Everness itself has more side content than story content, and I think that's intentional. For every one story update they release like 3 little gameplay updates for just all around time playing. Are you married? No. I'm not. I'm a digital artist major. What do you think about my job situation? Getting better by the minute. People really, really don't like AI art at the moment. Even normal people look at it and still think it looks cheap. Have you watched Mushoku Tensei? No, I read part of it, was not a huge fan. There were elements that I really liked and elements that really put me off. So, not married yet. But yes, story and gameplay synergy, very satisfied. It was like all wrapped up with each other. Please rate your satisfaction with 1,000 less one nights in each of the following areas. Exploration without a main quest. I'd say I was pretty satisfied with exploration without a main quest. I'd say satisfied. Multi-run replay value. I mean, like, how do I put this? Is multi-run replay value based on me running through challenge and nightmare difficulty? Or is it based on if I were to run this on multiple accounts? Because if I were to run this on an alt account, I would not like it as much. AI slot might be hated, true. Can we use Zonko with Lacrimosa? As of right now, it looks like we should be able to, but we'll see based on CN servers and when she properly comes out. Hamburger. It's hamburger. Diddy Tensei? Yeah. you pretty much hit the nail on the head there. As to what my, here's the thing. If someone personally is fine with looking past that, I think it's a pretty good story. But, me, that put me off. Like, replay value isn't fun doing it over again. I'd say neutral. I'd say neutral. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be super enthused. I'd kind of just do it. It's kind of the same reason why I don't play new characters unless it's a new season of Diablo. Right? Once I play through one season of Diablo, I can play through on different classes, but I'm not going to play through on another, like, wizard or another necromancer or another crusader. Like, it's not, I don't know. It's not my thing. I'm a huge fan of that. Does Nako have a driving license? Probably not. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope everything goes well for you as well. The fact that MC hides the camera in his niece's bathroom that's running out. Yeah, that's a little rough. That one's fucking weird. Like, yeah, that's, yeah. That was the main thing that I was like, that's so fucking weird. Have you watched Bungo Stray Dogs? I watched a little bit of it. I thought Dasai was cool, but aside of that, I remember, I think I watched like the first season around when it came out and then just didn't check up with it again. How can I set my Twitch avatar thingy? It says it's waiting for an avatar. I don't have it on right now because it lags NTE really bad. For some reason. I don't know why. Like, NTE, OBS, whatever, just doesn't handle it for whatever reason. Side quest experience, very satisfied. Challenge, nightmare mode, stage difficulty. I'm very satisfied with that one. Okay, so multi-run is not as enjoyable just by virtue of lack of different playstyles. Most builds are unviable or significantly less easy to access versus White Flame plus, or White Flame / Eclipse Flame. Other builds should be buffed to be able to hit similar ease of use and or value. Yeah. Yeah. In addition, I wouldn't mind story mode being a bit harder. There you go. That's my personal thought. Are you using a mechanical keyboard? Yes, I am. I'm using a Corsair K100, I think. Oh, I forgot. I'm not supposed to say brands and stuff in case they like want to sponsor me. It's like I can hold their information hostage. It's like, yes, I would love to advertise your products because I like using them. However, I require I require something in return. But yes, I'm using a mechanical keyboard. There should be more characters. They already said we're gonna get more characters, I think, but just in case. Also, more characters would be super dope. Thanks. Bro, why can't we hug Zonko? There's reasons for that. There are reasons. There are reasons for that. Bro, what do you think of the Lucky Draw, the Tide jet ski and skins? If it's 20 million, it's not very worth it. Thoughts on fishing being a teleport spot? No, too much. I think places you're expected to go constantly should be a teleport spot, but I think most of the hobbies shouldn't be. The point of the hobbies is to get you moving and walking around the city. Most fishing locations are really close to a teleport spot anyway. I just realized there's 2 of you on screen stacking. No, there isn't, I don't think. Yeah, no, there's not. It's not 2 of me, that's a highlight. So this little bit here, that's a highlight. It's more obvious. Let's see. If I turn off display and I go here, it's more obvious because it reflects the light of whatever I'm looking at. So rather than being another layer of me, it's like a little thing that just reflects light around me so that I better blend with the area. You'll also see the lighting on the model change too. It's a little thing, it's a little OBS thing I did. Huge thanks to Flux for that as well. So huge. Very useful device given on that regard. In that regard. UI and interaction for Shadow and Seek I thought was amazing. Yeah, straight up. Like, yeah. Shadow and Seek was huge. It was really easy to get the rewards too. Can you tell me how should I pull Zonko or not only or just get both? Depends on your teams. What teams do you like to use? Emo. Hit me with that and I can tell you which one's gonna be better for you. I wish teleport spots had tracking because I love driving everywhere. What do you mean by that? Zonko isn't real, Zero is just schizophrenic, true. The country has house for 7 million fons. Ain't it too much? Depends on what all you can do there. Honestly. Going, gone. Sorry. I know some people didn't like it. I was very satisfied with the whole thing. Warren Lucky Flip, I thought was cool. Muse Flash. Yeah, Muse Flash was cool. Fishing Frenzy was cool. Anything about the version's events you're not happy with or any of the thoughts you'd like to share, we'd love to hear them. Not really. Nothing crazy. I like them. Give me more. I like them. Give me more. Yeah, that seems about fitting. I like them. Give me more. I cannot think of a better way to put it. So far, has NT lived up to your expectations? Yeah, why not? I'd say so. I'm going to continue playing, and I do recommend it to people. I'd say it's a very high quality, well done game. Where do you usually get your NT version updates and event info? It could be ads, not really. Recommendations from friends, acquaintances, in person or via messaging apps. Yeah, Discord servers, sometimes I'll get info from the NTE official Discord. Directly in-game sometimes. CN content reposted by NTE fan accounts. Huh? I guess technically? Because I think I see a CN server content reposted, but I also just go on Bilibili. Like, I can also just go there, official communities. Oh, wait, here. It's probably more likely, so official, media, none of that, none of that. Yeah, okay. I'd say directly in-game, the official content reposted. I guess my first information of it is almost never in-game. But the official content reposted is about the closest approximation you can get to what I do, which is just look at CN players playing the game. For most stuff. Do you follow the official NT stuff? Yes, I do. How'd you come to follow or join NT's official communities? Let me see. Pre-registration. The pre-launch, that was how I did it. Was pre-launch, and then I found more of them by searching directly for them. So, there we go. Alright, how satisfied are you with following types of content on NT's official communities? Known bug fix progress and update announcements. They do really well to properly state that. Official wallpapers, character illustrations, and posters. Love using that. The official giveaways, it's like, that's cool. I don't really care as much about it. The version preview livestream content is amazing. Short form videos are nice. I normally see them anyway, elsewhere. PVs are cool. And then the article and image posts about gameplay. Cool. I love you. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Zonko Durden. Zonko Durden. Really? Really, Nuke Anime? We don't talk about that here. You know why. Bro, what do you think about the summer outfits? They're cool. The summer outfits are pretty sick. I like Zeros a lot, given that I play the dude. I always listen to Radiance across sea and sky when I pull vehicles because my Porsche arrives. That's very funny. Hi, I have like 45 pulls prepared for Zonko. Lovely. Love to see it. What kinds of content would you most like to see on NT's official communities in the future? By the way, if they ever told you this takes 5 minutes, they clearly have never done this while having people actively speaking to you while you're doing it. Just saying. Alright, so content I want to see on the official communities. I'd say more high quality art I like. Behind the scenes is cool. And more design featuring. I like seeing that. I think official reposts and this stuff is fine because I see it on its own, personally. When I'm browsing, what usually makes you want to comment, like, or share? I'm mostly a lurker, honestly, but if there's an official giveaway, then I'll launch for that. Why not? And then if I run into frustrating problems. Do you play with viewers? Not really, no. The games I play, like if I'm playing like Destiny 2, I will. Or I might at some point do it in Dead by Daylight as well. But it would have to be like a multiplayer game. Neverness to Everness isn't a multiplayer game. It's just a single player game that has a multiplayer mode that is restricted. I think I can put some time for gacha games, but it will be difficult. Fair enough. Just do what you can, right? Do whatever you think is fun. Wrote a whole essay on the last page of the survey, Limo. I always over prep pull due to 50-50 traumas. Fair. I mean, NT now. Yeah, no. I don't play with people on NT. How much do you like each character? Very likable, very likable, very likable, very likable, very likable, very likable. I don't play with S for Zero, so I'm unfamiliar. Sakiti, neutral. She would be unlikable if it weren't for the Pawn Moonlight quest. Skia. And Lacrimosa, very likable. Gion, very likable. Hathor, very likable. Daffodil, likable. You know why. Edgar, very likable. Like, as a character, right? This is personality stuff. Yeah, I'd say it's likable. By song, Aniel, Bothri, Aurelia, Cheese. Oh wow, okay, quick. Be reborn. Skia is not likable, 0 out of 5. That sounds like a bad opinion. Also, 1 second, because now keep in mind this is not so I can hide what year I was born. This is so I can pull up the information I have, because you mentioned that there was like a huge paragraph for yourself. I have a massive list of changes I want. All right. Where is it? NTE feedback, big ass caps letters, Google Doc. And now I can bring it back. I was born in 2001. I give you all that much. I was born in 2001. I am a post-2000 individual. Okay. Let's rock this. So I'm gonna literally just grab these. All right. On-screen text displays should persist with an exit in the corner so I can read them at my own pace. This still isn't in the game. Owner selection, they implemented that change already. There should be a way to completely skip delivery conversation from the courier. Drive should be placed above the option to speak with the courier. That way they can handle that better. Someone is hating fairies? What do you mean hating fairies? Who's hating fairies? What happened? Are you male or female? I'm a male. My gender is male. I'm a he, him. Let me see what's up here. Always, I love Mint. Mint is lovely. All I asked in my one was for more 4-player stuff to do multiplayer, because there's now a lot of my friends playing and I want to do stuff. Fair. Yep, you're younger. If you're asking about the character, which is Stixer, the mask, I think the mask would technically be considered non-binary by virtue of it being a thing, not a person. It's an it. So. The mask is more like an entity than anything. Oh, furry. Oh, someone's hitting furries. Okay. I have no problems with furries. The controller's still fucked. Controller still has a bunch of problems. I don't know about mobile's issue. I do know I still don't like the number of confirmed boxes. Bagel, I've not heard anything about those issues yet. Can we use the portable music player while fishing yet? Oh no, bro is low-key and unk? What do you mean? I'm low-key and unk? What? Yes, I want to rebind all keys. Rebind all keys. Okay, Stixer, I'm going to go study for a little bit. Thank you for streaming today. I had a nice chat with you. Bye, everyone. See you, Ryan. Have a great day. All right. Yeah, we got some good stuff. All right. This. Okay. I'd say that's a pretty good one for now. Yeah. Do we really need players in... Wait, what? We really need player in fishing? I don't know what you... Yeah, I think that's the max amount of space anyway. Or it's near. Yes, alright. So... On-screen text displays should persist with an exit in the corner so I can read them at my own pace. There should be a way to completely skip the delivery conversation from the courier. This is for the deliveries around the map. He says the exact same thing every single time, and you have to skip twice and select dialogue option just to get in the car. I recommend either letting players get in without even talking to him to automatically accept the delivery, or something similar. Also, place drive above the option for speaking to the courier to prevent players accidentally canceling the delivery. PS5 slash controller gameplay in general has major UI bugs and clunkiness with attempting to select options and interact with the interface, including needing to drag instead of click for consoles and making owner selection easier to navigate. Stop having so many confirm boxes when trying to upgrade things. Needing to click confirm 4 times to upgrade talents, arcs, and characters 1 level is absurd. Let us use the portable music player while fishing so I can immersively customize my tunes. Let us rebind all keys for customizability. I don't remember if they did the... I haven't been fishing in a bit, so I don't remember if they already did the music box thing or not. I just remember that being something I wanted. But yes, let us rebind all keys for customizability. Low-end devices and consoles render slowly, causing crashes with fast vehicles since they slam into objects they cannot see. Add a hard mode of the heist, bring back closing doors, make mobs and bosses more plentiful and difficult, but increase the rate of high-end items dramatically. Gives a way for players to finish heists faster with greater risk and a way to spice up normal gameplay. You can, in addition to this, either double the limit on heists based on tycoon levels that people on like tycoon level 35 plus, for example, can get 2 million per week, or make it weekly. Let players default freeze the character in place and let you turn on time continuing if the situation let pictures default freeze the character in place and let you turn on time continuing if the situation allows it. This would help take a greater variety of different photos with poses, etc. And yes, I want pets. There you go. Submit. All right. There we go. Made a team with only men. You think I can finish the endgame with that? Let me think. So your team is actually fine, but ironically, you might want Edgar instead of Baisong, or to just not use Baisong. My reasoning is that you want to run as much Remora on that team as possible. You can definitely beat endgame with it, though. Chaos with Zero and Skia is plenty of Remora. So, you just need Chaos to go into Zero, and then Zero to go into either Chaos again or Skia. Probably Skia, so the Remora lasts longer. And then use Skia's skill to make that Remora last longer, because you want to double stack it, is the thing you want. Alright, let's see what's up. Pause? What? What are you pausing? What did I pause? You don't have Hathor yet? They're running, men only. So, while Hathor is better for Chaos, if you are not using women, then, you know. Can't really do anything about it.
I'm here to help. Oh my, Shinku, you can't.
Ramtana, support me.
I just want the perfect one. Zero going into Chaos? What about it?
Oh, one go.
Engage. Let me.
What, have you conjured something up in that foul mind of yours, lunatic? You have something you want to share with class?
Oh my, Shinku.
Ramtana, support me.
Awesome. Yes.
Take this, if you can. Can't follow.
I'll take point. Big fail. Trust.
Razor, I'm here to help.
Ramtana.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Ramtana, support me.
Let's see. God damn. Great. All right. Let's rock. What's going on? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We got that whole like fishing event. Let's see what's up. Fishing frenzy. Let's go there. Rack. I'll rock by Nakapa's pond first. Yeah, so far the testing is going very well. I've not noticed any problems. No dropped frames, nothing like that. And the bitrate has stayed pretty consistent. It's indestructible, so not exactly worried. I'm bored. Waiting is annoying. What are you waiting for? Ethan. Thank you for subscribing, Drake Williams. Welcome in. Nice that name. I have no interest in spamming. Oh. Again. There you go. Lovely. Am I like colorblind? No, that is. It looks. Is it just me or does that look really green? Yellow. Maybe it's because the water's blue. I almost couldn't tell. Look at the blue shot. Okay. Let me see. Update. Oh, it's updating. Rip. Why do we have 2 phases in the patch but just 1 battle pass? That's normal. That's just how it normally is done. You get 1 pass per patch. Times like these are when I wish I were Chinese. You can always just play on the server. I think there's ways to set that up. I can't do it. Or rather, I'm not doing it. And he really got fish blasting event before Genshin? Okay. Yeah, the water makes it a bit iffy, but there's charm to it. I mean, I like it. But for how much reward can we get in the 1.3 version as a free-to-play total? Don't know yet. People are still doing the math on that. I'll make a short on it once we have it. Have you got the Judge's Justice Executioner arc? Take it very slow. It's a Dark Souls boss. If it hits you, you die. So. Take it very slowly. Don't try to rush. Dodge, hit, dodge, hit. It'll take a while. It's gonna take you a long time. As long as you keep up, you'll be fine. Hi everyone, I just saw that fishing again is open. What? Fishing again open, which shows 0 fish for days. What do you mean? You can cheese it by returning to log in before dying. This is true as long as you start it while you're next to a teleporter. That's a thing. So try to start your Justice Executioner fight next to a teleporter and go back to login. Anytime a character dies. You don't want to give it the time to be able to potentially get several defeats in. Because it could take you out all at once without you even realizing. So. Fishing Frenzy is a huge upgrade. It's way more enjoyable. True. Don't mind me. Okay. Welcome to Super. I like how the substats of modules are already shown in NTE. Unlike in WoA, where you have to upgrade the Echo first to see the substats. No hate to WoA. Yeah, I definitely prefer that. Where's the 1.3 update? In 1 week. You are watching a 1.3 prep stream. Where I am doing things to prepare myself for the inevitable and coming 1.3 update. Just going to steal the streamer's pulls and fons of the update and the 19 million fons jet ski. Damn. That don't work. That works. That works. Right. That was immediate. Bit more. No, how you doing, Six? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Azure? Having a good time? Fishing Frenzy should be permanent. I would absolutely enjoy this being permanent. The only reason I haven't already made a video that's like, oh, the new best way to get fawns is because I don't want this to be a thing, and then it goes away, and then everyone's like, you said this would be the new way to get fawns. Because, I mean, it is going to be better than the cafe, if it stays. It's gonna be Wyvern in the cafe if it's this. We just vibing? Nice. I'm preparing for Zonko, already found materials. Nice. I watched some fighting and kit videos for Zonko so I can be prepped. Nice. Yeah, I haven't prepped a ton of her like materials and stuff yet. I need to get some consoles for her as well. No specific stat or anything, just... She's weird currently. Makes sense. Not exactly surprised by this information. They released her like, it almost looks like they were trying to make her weird. Is Pink Paw bank owner so rich and so bored he's giving up money for fun? No, the Pink Paws, so that's the heist isn't really giving away money. It's, a security test. So it's an anomaly, I believe, that we're robbing, not the actual bank. We just get paid for everything we can out of it. Okay, well, I've maxed the fishing level via this out. I do have Beyond the Rails left. I'm back. I had some ice cream. Lovely. Ice cream's great. 1.3 will give 10,500 analyth dailies and events and story. And I have watched Tokyo Ghoul, Fusion Gogeta. I have. It's one of my guilty pleasure animes. It's like, you know, I know it's probably not the best, but I enjoy it. And hello, Blur and Clash. Welcome in. And that anomaly dropped me 40 million fons. Lamau. Could ask Melon for that. That's where you'll get most of that. Alright. I'll be saving up during Zonko's banner instead of pulling for her. Fair. This is just be on the rails, right? Yes. Alright, and I was asked before what my mats are at. Let's see. So at the fair, I've got 5 of these, 6 of these, and 2,500 Analyth. So. But I do have enough from the mystery box to get these pulls. And there are my 10 standard pulls. Very worth in my opinion. Alright. It's pulls time, gamers. Let's see what we get. Let's start with the 10 pull. Nice. Next. Roll a 3 for me. Fuck you. Okay, we did get now competitor to show up. Son of a bitch. I need you to roll like a 6. You son of a bitch. Roll like... a 6 is not even enough. Doesn't matter. God damn it. What a piece of shit. Did you get Yoroi yet? I hope you did. I did. Yes, I did. Alright, I've hit the point that's very dangerous for, well, for the game. Alright, I want... Okay, I want either a 4 or a 5. Please. Let's go! Alright, who is it?
Hey, I look away for 1 moment, and you're giving me trouble again.
I won't complain about that. I won't complain about that. Alright. Now I want a 1. Fuck you. And now I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want a 5. Nope. I want a 3. I want a 3? Son of a bitch. I want a 2. Ah, I can't. I don't have any more. Alright. What are you expecting? I wasn't expecting anything specific. I was hoping for Baisong because he was the only one I didn't have. But not getting him is fine. I know the chances of getting exactly what I want are very low. Okay, so if I turn this into keys, or if I turn this into dice, it's 7 pulls. So I have 7 pulls from these. I have a bunch of this. Called it 16 pulls before, nice. Yes, so I've set, so I have, if need be, I have 12 pulls. And enough Analyth for another 10, plus some. So, not bad, not bad. Notice maybe they'll give a 1.3 S-class character selector. I so highly doubt that. Like, that'd be really funny, but I highly doubt that. Alright, now keep in mind this is prior to Be on the Rails. I can go do... Man, he didn't see my series recommendation. I did not. I was focused on the polls. I was very locked in. You want to drop that again? I can take a look at it. Or I can scroll up, I guess. I didn't see it at all. Oh, if you like Tokyo Ghoul, you should try Kamen Rider Amazon Remake. I feel like I've heard of Kamen. Is that the one that looks kind of like they're dressed almost like Power Rangers? Am I wrong about that? It would be hilarious and generous, it would be.
No.
Providing back fons. All in a day's work.
Did you do the time commission section? You can go far. You can go for. I have done some of that, but not all of it. I've been working my way through it over time.
Fraser, I'm here to have fun in your dreams. Nightmares.
Annoying. Silence. 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 Silence.
So the one that was hit with the Remora, I think, is out, which is why it's taking me so long.
Swing my claw. The end. Can't follow me? Oh, one go.
Engage. Fons. Let me smoke.
Fraser, I'm here to hide for a night.
Antenna.
There you go. Kind of this series is darker, more serious, surprisingly gory. Gotcha. Is it an anime? Or is it live action? Because I remember Kamen Rider being live action.
Don't worry, we have plenty.
Time to eat. See the day.
Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. That's fine.
I'll go home early today. Time my turn.
Live action? Gotcha.
What's your
Fair warning. Most things live action I'm not super into,
Lacrimosa can handle it.
but I can keep it in mind if it ever crosses my my attention that it was recommended.
I believe it's a Lacrimosa.
Did you need something?
I like to.
Shift change.
Don't worry.
Yeah, this one's really far.
Goes on.
Good idea here.
A little show off. Move aside. Let the great
Oh.
see the day. I heard them. Lacrimosa. Angry.
At least with shows, with movies, I watch plenty of live action. Zonko team? I am playing on the US stuff, or are you just asking for one? In which case, the team I'm using right now, you could swap in several members. So I've got Lacrimosa and Sakiri as like the baseline of this team. I'd probably want Zonko as the main DPS. I'd relegate Lacrimosa to a sub DPS to drop Nightmare and stuff on enemies and to help enable Scorch with her A6. Sakiri, of course, because it's a lot of dot application and she can help increase the damage. And instead of Hanyo, I'd probably want either Iroi or if I get her, Linko. Or if need be, I can just rock like Jiuan. Most live action adaptations aren't justified, but they're all bad. I'm not. Kamen Rider was originally live action. I don't think it's not like it's a live action adaptation. It's more that I just don't watch a lot of live action shows, period. Rather than it being like they are specifically, you know, there's something like with them as adaptations. I just don't watch them. I don't like spoilers, but did you sneak a little 1.3 content? No, I don't hint at any of it, by the way. Like, I'm so uninterested in spoilers. I did not like how much information they gave during the 1.3 live stream.
I'll take point. Press the target.
We need a character who can revive. We already have one. Idoi can do that. It's a conditional revive. We do not need a character who can unconditionally revive. That just makes it boring as fuck, personally. It removes any and all combat difficulty, and in exchange, you have two options. You either make it so every support can revive, or that support becomes the best support ever, forever. Hi, Sixer. Hi, Seka. Welcome in. Also, I fucked up my rotation, but it's fine.
Engage. All in a day's work.
Idoi revives. Yes, she does.
Take that.
Let me smoke. Let's finish this.
Tracer, I'm have fun in your dreams. Nightmares.
Jet ski 21 fons. How wonderful is that? Look. I have problems with them.
Now it's my time to shine. Watch out, fools! Shift. I'll go home early today.
I just do that. Is it worth it for a sensual jet ski? Personally, no. I'll try to get the 0 output I want, but aside of that, I won't be worried about anything else in there.
The moon has set.
I believe it's a lot to shift change. Go rest now. Stay there.
Might pull if they add things out to do out in the ocean, otherwise no. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. That's why I was saying it wouldn't make sense to make it cost so much. It doesn't even make sense to make it cost as much as the Draco. Because it's such a limited vehicle. The Draco can literally go fucking everywhere except water. And if they give you the jet ski, and they don't let you do the races and stuff, like, without buying it, that's gonna be a fucking horrible look for them. I'm pretty sure you can already do it with even if you don't own those things. In which case, congrats, now it doesn't matter at all. It's a lose-lose. Because if they make it so it's required to do the new events, it's gonna look terrible for them. And if they don't, then there's no point in buying it. Because it's such a limited item. I just want to infiltrate the prison. Fair enough. It would be funny if they did add water transportation and cheapest build option as a rundown fishing boat with a hole in the bottom, constantly shooting at water like a fountain. That'd be fun.
You can try harder.
I'm not really too worried about time right now.
Take this.
Providing back fons. Time to take a harder approach.
You think they'll rerun summer skins? No idea. I have no clue. We have no precedent right now. Should I play ZZZ or any game your choice? Whatever you want. I'm not gonna decide for you. It's on you. Play whatever you want. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
You're stuck here with me.
I mean, there's some history with them rerunning things in Tower Fantasy. Yeah, but Neverness to Everness is a different game.
Engage. Press the target. Stay out of trouble.
Fate splinter and fracture.
What? I said I'm not gonna choose for you. Play whatever you think is fun.
I'm here to have fun in your dreams.
Bro, will you be pulling for the jet ski? I answered that question like 30 seconds ago, Gogeta. No, I will not. Not for the jet ski. I'll pull on the jet ski banner for a skin, but 20 million is not worth it for that jet ski.
Swing my claws.
What the fuck just happened? Did it think it was gonna end and then stop?
Did you need
Wow.
something?
Let me take a closer look. I heard your call. Save the day. Time leave the accompaniment to me.
I don't know which is the best one. Whatever one is the most fun. That's how games work. What do you mean? There isn't a best game, period. It's just whatever game is the most fun is the best game to you. Everyone's taste is going to be at least slightly different. My best game might be totally different from your best game. Depends on what you like.
I heard your call. Time flows on.
Not worth it even if it's 10 million? If it's 10 million, it's worth it because of the skins. Because it's with 3 skins. But if they make it worth more than the Draco, it's not going to be worth it to me. Like, under no circumstance is it worth it if it's cost more than the Draco. It's not nearly as useful. It's not like it's gonna be there for like some fashion thing.
Don't worry, we have.
It's a jet ski. The best game is obviously Disney Cars on the DS. Yes, it's actually Mario Kart on 3DS. Or Pokemon Diamond on the DS Lite. I say on the DS Lite because I played it there, not because it's on the DS Lite. Only. It's just a DS game.
You need something?
It'll only be a moment.
Arriving at this very moment.
Leave it to Lacrimosa. I heard you Lacrimosa can handle it.
The best game is Chrome's TXT Rex run. Yes. There's no reason for him to make a jet ski more expensive than the Draco. 100% agree. Yeah. It's also, the Draco itself was with 1 skin, too. Like, 2 skins does not cause an 8 million fons difference. So, the objectively most successful Pokemon game is Diamond and Pearl. Oh, that's interesting. I liked Diamond only because it was the first, like, Pokemon game that I properly played all the way through. I played Red on Game Boy Advanced, I think. The Game Boy version of Red. As far as, like, previous ones. And then I really liked Black 2. Black 2 was one I really liked, because I liked Black Kyurem. The Zekrom and Kyurem fusion. So I thought that was cool. Pokemon fell off the cliff ever since moving to Switch. You know, I'm inclined to agree, unfortunately.
I'll take point. Press the target.
At least for me, I lost almost all interest in Pokemon after 3DS. The last one I played was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I actually have several 7TV mint emojis as well. Little mint emotes. I haven't played Pokemon, I know it fell off. Rip.
Providing back. All in a day's work.
Winds and Waves looks promising, much better visually at least in the trailer. Nice.
Let's finish this.
Tracer, I'm here. It's super scary inside my dreams. Take this.
They downloaded ZVZ. Alright, enjoy yourself. I think there's an anniversary recently, so you should get a lot of cool stuff.
Swing my claws. Don't worry, we have plenty of.
I heard now it's my time to shine.
Here you have mint emotes on 7TV. Yes, only on 7TV. So you have to have the extension 7TV in order to use them. If you do not have that extension, they don't exist.
Make sure.
I don't have enough emote slots to throw in other emotes really outside of through 7TV.
Shift, dodge the moon. The tide of the world, drawn to its place.
Well, if you control is divided by that 160 gives us 80 pulls. What? Oh, you're saying there's 80 pulls worth, and then with Sanko and Liko. Yeah, I mean, that's only if you want the jet ski though. Most people don't care. If I'm being completely honest, most people do not care about the jet ski.
I'll go home early today.
And the storm that is approaching, as you should be.
My turn.
Can someone help me with a boss? I don't think that's how it works.
Coming through.
I don't think you can get boss help in this game.
Make sure to keep an eye on Hiromaru. Let me take a close look.
I knew it. I heard your call.
Fortunately, this cannot stack. I should have gone to Anya instead. Yeah.
Don't worry, we have plenty of time.
And thus, time flows on.
I only want the min skin. I only see that as a min emote? Yeah. I don't remember if there's another one or not. I haven't checked in a second. Let's see. I'll check. I know that one is. I'll see if there's another one. I should be able to sort by recently added. Hello there, and what side I think I found my favorites. Those are really fun. I like them. Okay, so I have one mint emote and I have 3 Shinku ones. I think I just looked at whatever Neverness to Everness ones. Oh, I know why that's my Neverness to Everness. I know why that's my only mint one. I know why. I do. But here, I can add a few. Why not? Let's rock some. But yeah, the reason why I didn't add more mint ones is because some of them are a little, no, most of them are a little, funny. Well, you know what? A little spicy? Yeah, that's probably a good word for it. They're a little spicy. All right. Let me look at mine currently, my active ones. And if I look for this one. Yeah, I'll keep that one. All right. Good for now. But I've added more, so be satisfied. Spicy mint ice cream is appealing though. Maybe another time and place. A spicy mint ice cream. Let's see. Guy's favorite gacha game character? Yvonne from Arknight's Endfield. For me. I like her design and personality a lot. And also the way she speaks in English. Alright, let's rock what's going on here. What I should do. Hello, Finfun. Crap, my factories are probably in ruins. Yeah, you might want to get on that. You might want to get on that. Wait, can I just wait for a second? I can. Big Shinku tip. Wait until you hit 8 stacks of menacing gaze before starting the fight. Straight up. Also, fuck this guy. 1 second. Restart current half. Let's see how we rock this against Morphix, alright? Wait until I hit 8 stacks again. I still haven't made it heavy sheer night. That is rough.
I'll take point. Time to take a harder approach. Stay out of it.
Let's finish this.
It won't be updated in stream chat for a bit. You might have to also refresh. That's another thing. It takes a second, so. And it won't show up in the StringerBot stuff for a bit too. I might even need to reload it. So, dog versus dog. Let's see if Morphix has got that dog in him.
Fight back. All in a day's work.
Make splinter and fracture.
Every day, I'm here. It's super scary inside my dreams. I really look. Knock it off. Take this, if you can.
There you go. Morphix 39 seconds. Cool.
Here I am. Let me take a close.
See the variation. Coming through. Time leaves the accompaniment to me. Get him, Kirimaru. Shift. Stay there.
Ah, justice. Yeah, I love beating the shit out of this thing. It's also a pretty fun fight, not gonna lie. Like, the mechanics of the fight itself is pretty fun. Justice, yes. Damn, too late.
And thus, time flows on.
It is what it is, because I tried to use her skill and I fat fingered her ult, and now it's just here. So, we're fine.
Leave it to us. All go home
Bravo.
today.
Yes.
Lacrimosa. Lacrimosa wouldn't lose. Lacrimosa. That's it. See the death Go around. Lacrimosa can handle it.
Alright, I am my journey. So, that was a nice and easy little run of Beyond the Rails. Yeah, 200,000 funds, a bunch of analyth. Where am I at now? Alright, 3,300 analyth. So, I have somewhere around 30 pulls now. Maybe more. Yeah, like 32, 33.
I'm not a good person to kill time.
If I use all of my gold pieces. Sister, do you have an issue with accidentally copying skills to Lacrimosa? Yes, sometimes, but I usually just ignore it. Speaking of which, I can
Got
change it back.
something to say?
What's the best gacha game in your opinion? I don't know. It depends on what I like.
I'm not a good person to kill time with.
I think
Hold on. Let me get out what
there
I can,
realistically
Mario
isn't a best all-round gacha. I think, like, for example, I think Woo does a lot of things really, really well, which is nice. But there are aspects of it that I either, like, can be a bit intimidating, or that, like, the beginning is a bit rough, for example. That's another thing. I really like how NTE is doing so far, but NTE is very, like, slice of life / general gameplay focused, not combat focused. So for a combat experience, I wouldn't recommend NTE to someone if you're only interested in, like, gacha combat. Which on the flip side, Genshin has a really nice setup for combat, and the story is really good. But the way that the company handles monetization and the pull system is horrible. And then you have Enfield, which I really like Enfield's factory gameplay. I think their combat is pretty good. And the characters are probably some of my favorites, like, in the lore. It has the thing where it's intimidating to get into because the gacha system looks way more intimidating than it actually is. So, it's like, those are some games that I personally, like, off the top of my head, I'm like, okay, well, like, what do I think of these two games I'm playing a lot recently, and then a couple of games I played some time ago? Or Woo I played more recently as well, but not as recently as NTE and yeah, like there's a lot of layers to that. What do you hear? Our whole edge. Our digest up to 3 enemies. Fully restores ultimate energy. Resets. Okay, this is definitely the better one. Or A4 is fucking crazy. And see you, FinFun. Have a grand old day. And week. All that good stuff. I assume her A4 is her best, right? After casting Feast of Gluttony for 20 seconds, everyone gets a 30% buff to their attack based on her base attack. I feel like that's probably like the best. Endfield is really great. The story and characters are also well written and fit in the story really. I agree. Do you know who might come in 1.4? Current ideas are Blackbird and Akane. But we do not know for sure at all. Alright, let's look at all the stuff we got. So Shadow and Seek, handled. U/ handled. Partner program. Yeah. I mean, I can look at it. Let me see. Oh, you guys can't see. Let me see if anyone's done this. Nope. Alright. Wonder if reruns are going to be a regular thing? Probably. Like, I don't think it's going to be every patch. I think it'll happen every... My friend is feeding over Blackbird. Saving everything for her? Fair enough. See, I've not played Battlecat, so I can't speak on it too much. J-Cap. I'll take your word for it, though. So this is my normal fishing level, but what about like the other thing? Back this. Hey, I didn't go to Nakabata's Pond. Is it a separate banner for a rerun or still info unknown? It's a separate banner. The rerun's a separate banner. So like you have the Zonko banner and you have the Hotori banner, for example. Or sorry, and you have the non-elite banner. Because those are the two that are showing up at the same time. Who's your favorite male character in NT and also in anime? Neverness to Everness, my favorite male character is probably Zero. After that, though, would be Chaos. I think. No, not Chaos. It'd be Adler. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be Adler.
If only I had wings.
Aiden, you find out about the lore after beating the stage in Cats of Cosmos chapters. Wait, what? Who's Aiden? Oh, okay, yes, I see who Aiden is. I never knew it had any lore. I thought it was a spam spawn cat button game with weird meta. So you learn the lore quite deep into the game. That's kind of unfortunate. They're shooting themselves in the foot if they do that. Because like it can have really great lore, but if the way you get to the lore, that's the thing with WoW, right? WoW is a really good game, but the problem is its 1.0 is kind of like, I personally liked it, but while playing it, I recognized that there are people who are really, really going to not like it. And it makes it very difficult for them to get into the rest of the game if they are hit with that kind of feeling over it. Sorry, but Adler is way too mysterious. I hope we deep dive into his background. Adler's background is in like the file system in the game. Like, that's how you learn more about a lot of the characters. Like, obviously not all the details or anything like that. Most of Avon is pretty mysterious, and I feel like we're probably going to get hints to them in various different stories. Various different, like, chapters and stuff, or patches or whatever. But I think Adler's voice is perfect for a villain. Adler is perfect for a villain. What do you mean? Yeah, like, Adler himself is great. If he were a villain, it would be hilarious. He'd be very threatening. But he isn't, because he's Uncle. He's like the communal Avon uncle. We have drunk aunt and actually responsible uncle. It's like the weirdest dynamic ever. Just his voice, I mean. Oh yeah, but I'm saying like the character agrees. Like the actual character himself, and like the way he looks, the way he behaves, like he'd make a really nice and threatening and like he'd have a lot of presence as an antagonist. He finally snaps because the kids break one specific item in the store. Yeah, he just murders all of them. That'd be really funny. But yeah, I like him a lot because it's very clear like he could make it pretty much anywhere he wants. At least from my belief. He seems like a character who could pretty much make it wherever he tries. What if he only pretends to be Uncle? He opens his eyes. Yeah, I got like thrown on such a roller coaster because I thought he was blind when I first saw him. Then I got told that it's just because he's an anime older man with glasses and so he keeps his eyes closed, like in the classic, you know, anime way. And I was like, oh, okay, so I guess he's not blind then, and the cane isn't a walking stick. Or like isn't for walking. And then I got told he actually is blind, but he doesn't need the cane for other reasons. And I'm like, okay, well, now I don't know what to believe. Is he blind or not? All right. I thought he was blind and I thought he wasn't blind, and now I think he's blind again. If I get hit with another switch up, I'll be the antagonist. And the only reason will be because of Adler's eyes and whether or not he's blind. Please let me fucking grab it. Oh, thank you. Jeez. I can save you though. I can put a lock on you. Yeah, you're cool. I'll lock all the purple ones. And like they're like pretty sick. I don't know how many of these I can put in like a... What'd you call it? A fish tank or anything, but I'll lock them all just so I can take a look later, because I'm getting close to the amount that are maxed out for this. And if not, I can just sell them all later. It's whatever. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I guess I'll just go Tula. So I feel like I could pronounce that part of it probably wrong, but who knows? Adler might be the reason Avon doesn't go bankrupt, because Hotri kind of... Hotri has so much money and yet doesn't know how to use it at all. Wait, he wears glasses. You're right, I forgot. He does, yeah. I believe the glasses were something Nonali gave him. But... If Woon from the Discord is to be believed. Fish frenzy is such a blessing for someone who doesn't like fishing. I'm just like, oh, cool, free XP. I've been putting this off because I'm a lazy procrastinator. He lost his eyes because of Vesper abilities. It's actually not confirmed. The only thing that is confirmed is he lost his eyesight when he was young. Why are shorts getting ignored? So, a little bit of a misunderstanding here. All of you are in one chat. No one is being intentionally ignored. You all are in one line of people talking. So when there's like 10 to 15 of you talking at the same time, there are going to be times when I might not see a message, and that is totally fine. I don't have like a separate box for shorts that I'm like, oh, you get relegated to the shorts corner. I'm not reading you intentionally because I don't respect shorts watchers. No, that's just not a thing. If Hakeem would like to repeat the question, I don't mind. I typically read and respond to Hakeem. So. Here. It's been a while. How are you? I've been pretty good. How about yourself? I managed to scroll up and find it. I have a question. If I don't play 1000 Less One Nights, is it okay to skip and play the new story update? No, you have to read, or you have to play 1.2, the story mode. Once you're done with the story mode, you should be fine. He reads everyone except me. Fuck you, Sirthos. Wait, so he's actually blind? Now I'm stuck in the same boat as you? Yeah, Adler's actually blind. Adler is blind. Yes. And he lost his eyes while he was young, but the specific way is not mentioned. People assume, and I would be inclined to agree, that it has to do with his Esper abilities. But I've also been informed that a lot of his Esper abilities come from the deer things, and I'm not sure what he might have paid the price with interacting with them. Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome, Hickey. And how have you been doing? A gamer? Legendary fish ass. We'll find his eyes, true. We'll go on the hunt for his eyes. So Sticks, how do I get rewards? Every reward in 1000 Less One Nights. I'm only currently at the Milk Mountains. Is it at least limited rewards? You run through all the difficulties and beat a bunch of bosses. It has a list. There's like a challenges thing that tells you. But for the most part, when you're on the story mode of the game, just progress the story. Progress through every dungeon. Junior. I don't know if that's like a specific, if there's a specific meaning for that, but I guess like my understanding of the context of what junior means is just very funny to say. Like, ah, yes, I got you, Junior. We like that. Lock all you. I don't know which of you can go to fish tanks and which can't, so I'm just going to keep you all. It's interesting that the rarity of the fish decides how long it can stay alive. Or like how long you can keep it without locking it. Have you tried to slap fish on your car? No, look, no, I don't like that. I don't mind that it's in the game, but I'm not gonna do it. Guys, if I farm fish and I don't sell, will my fishing level go up? Yes. Your fishing level goes up just by catching them. And you also, even if you sell it, if you don't use, like, if you don't get fawns for it, you still get the shells, and you can get more bait that way. Follow-up question. What type of Esper ability would you want, and what trials or hardship would you experience to get it? I feel like that's, like, a good setup for one of those questions where it's, like, where, like, you comment your Esper ability and someone else comments your, the cost you pay. Because I feel like choosing the cost is kind of like a trick question, because the whole point of these Esper abilities is whether or not it's actually worth the cost, and you don't get to pick. That's kind of the whole point, right? Just by stabbing them? Yes, but that's not like, yeah. I feel like there's a difference between selling them and them potentially being eaten and stuff. If you staple a fish to your car, no one's gonna be able to eat it. Like, for example, I don't go fishing and killing fish for sport, personally. It's just not something I enjoy doing. I don't like causing harm to living things for fun. The closest I've gotten is I've tried to, like, catch a fish with my hands and then let it go after. I've successfully done it before, personally. Yeah, I'm not going to expect anyone else to worry about it. That's me personally. So, gave up driving? Yes. Can you help me farm Shinku Boss when you're free? I do not do multiplayer stuff. All I can say is believe in yourself. You got this. During the first year of CC, I liked Miyabi until the community overglazed her and turned every meme. I still like her. She's on my team with, though I think I like Yanagi more, personally. I like her a lot. I run the two of them, and I think, Rina? I think? Or Rina? Really love meat and fish, but I wouldn't want to hurt fish myself either. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where I don't mind hurting fish if it's to eat them. I've caught fish to eat it before. Like, I have gone out and caught fish in order to eat it. And I did used to go fishing for fun as a kid. But it's just, as I've gotten older and I've understood more, I am not a fan of it. I don't like it. I think hunting for food is totally fine, but doing it for sport is not something that I vibe with. Saying Miyabi's overglazed makes me think you're one of those ZCC LARPers. I mean, I'm gonna... Look, here's the deal. From the perspective of someone who doesn't play a lot of ZCC, the character that I see the most talked about is Miyabi. So, I don't know. I like her, and I think she's cool. But I can see why someone would get tired of constantly hearing about her. I don't have Uroi's signature weapon. Which one should I use instead? Daffodils.
I'm not a good...
Is there anything I can help with?
Youthful fantasy. You want to use this? Use this instead. Only reason is the attack percent. Legitimately, this does not matter. This whole thing here doesn't matter. It deals like a little bit of extra damage. It does almost nothing for your team. The attack, though, good for her healing. And because it's a S rank, it's got higher base stats on it. So I have no idea what the changes do with this are. They just deal damage, that's it. They deal extra chaos damage, which of course is kind of useless. Oh, right, I actually had a question 6. So, currently, I got badly shafted in the weapon shop with the Edoy's weapon, and I'm currently 1 multi for the guarantee. Should I save it for Zonko? Yes. I would personally, if I were in your position, I would save it for Zonko if you are planning to pull Zonko. Why? Because an arc, a signature arc, for a main DPS is almost always more worth it than a signature arc on a support. Edoy's arc is good, don't get me wrong. But it's not that good. It's not good enough to not get a signature for a main DPS. Of course, you have 10 pulls left. You're gonna get 60 from Hunter's Exchange. If you're not going to get any arcs or anything for Linko, you could get Edoy and then potentially get Zonko's arc as well with the other 60 pulls you're gonna get from the Hunter's Exchange when it resets. I think it's 60? No, it's 40. It's something like that. You'll get 40 from that, and then 20 from the other thing if that resets during Zonko's, which I think it does. So I think it's 40 off rip, and then you'll get another 20 from Lost Exchange. So it's up to you, really. But I would personally save it. I would wait. Oh shit. I think I'll start pulling for vehicles once they get to 4 million fons or more. Fair. Totally fair. I love drifting. Oh shit. Right side of the road. That was a little buggy, but it's fine. Never seen you in prison during an NTE stream? True. You haven't. I don't get caught. There are more things I need to do in the prison, though, admittedly. I probably could do that at sometime. Probably not on stream, though. I've heard a lot of it is, like, meaningless, like, busy work. Shit. I've only gotten one of the escapes, I think. And a lot of it is just kind of, you know. But yeah, I really don't get caught. I've only ever been caught intentionally, so I've not spent a lot of time in the prison. Yeah, but fighting in prison could be kind of fun. True. Best driver? Thank you, Mouse. Lovely vote of confidence. I will take that as the compliment I'm sure it's meant to be. I will see, but not yet. I see. I want to see if you can use characters if you break into prison. That'd be interesting. That's probably the other appeal it had, maybe. Seeing Zero use her fist in prison is cool. Nice. Fist. Uh-oh. Is what it is. Alright, gamers. Let's see what's up. What else do I got here? I guess Bond stuff. Yeah, Bond stuff. Let's rock on over to this. Oh yeah, Hamster Bowl. Reminds me when me and my friends swam out to jail in multiplayer. We couldn't get in, but made it to the island through swimming alone. Fair enough. Hi, Shinku. I'm Shinku. Getting a MacBook for NT is better than mobile? Probably. Let me know how it runs. Curious. I'll get a third one later today. Because this resets at like 4 PM or something. My time. Honestly, I have no point in saving these anymore, right? Let me check something. Yeah, I've hit like the max, whatever. Or no, the appraisal level cap is 7. Yeah, I'm not fucking waiting to hit level 60. What? Before using any of my denoise solution? There's 3 of you. Just all. Why not? Let's grab some Zonko shit. Alright. Rabbit hole. And incantation damage. Quick explore. Alright. Break intensity. Cycle intensity. Cycle intensity. We want crit rate on it, probably. Or, actually, incantation damage might be best. Wow. Hot fucking garbage. Hot fucking garbage. Okay. Crazy. Crazy. Actually insane. That's horrible. Is there at least a decent one on this? Okay, one with incantation damage. Thanks for the vibes, y'all. I'm head to bed now. Have a great day and night. Have a great day or night, helper. Well, have a great night. Sleep well. I wasted, yeah, wasting it on cartridge. Zonko or not only, I'm confused. Zonko. Incantation. Oh, you don't know which you should pull. Depends. If you want more Blossom availability, Nonally has a really, really good Blossom passive. But if you want something that leans more into a proper main DPS unit, at least so far, Zonko looks like she'll be that. She'll be more of a dot DPS unit, though. She leans very heavily into, like, Scorch. She has some good synergy with Hexed and follow-up attacks, though. So, I'm very tired, but still working. Alright, Sarex. Sarex. You've got this. Welcome in. It's been going pretty good here. How's it been going aside from the tiredness, though? Assuming you've been doing pretty decently. NT on my PS5 looks sort of chopped for some reason. Yeah, I think I've heard about that before. That, like, it looks a little like, I assume you mean, like, chopped as in, like, it looks a little off, not choppy. But yeah, I've heard that the graphics on PlayStation look a little weird. Or look a little, like, low quality. I'm not sure about the why. It might be a settings thing, or it might be that it's just decided you can't handle it. I don't know. Oh yeah, also I heard that setting traffic to very low might help with performance. With optimization specifically. So I could try that. And see if this helps it run better overall. I don't think there's been much lag this stream. So, that should be helpful to some extent at least. I do need to get more bond gifts though, for Lacrimosa for one.
Lacrimosa. Love,
I just want to fill her out
love it.
quickly, so she's got max bond. So if I fill her bond stuff up, it should be good. Have you had to repair your Draco? It's indestructible. It takes no damage. Here, let me give you an example if you want. I am the storm that is approaching. Pull Zonko if you want a child that can walk on walls. What? Oh, yes. If you want I am the storm that is approaching, pull Zonko. If you want a child that can walk on walls and punch people with determination, that's not only. How do I get my character's damage to 1000 or more at level 60? You don't. Keep leveling up. You don't want to start building your character yet. Wait until you hit at least level 70 before you start worrying about that. Welcome in, Nelia. Well, that makes sense. I thought it was a bug. Yeah. It's just indestructible. It doesn't have a health bar. But yeah, level up more and just use your energy on more character ascension materials. Check out. Am I getting followed? Oh, what's up, bro? What a weird ass anime. Okay, okay. Yeah.
Lacrimosa. Love, love, love it.
Oh. Such a cutie.
There aren't many gifts in this world that would make me this happy.
Thank you. I'll add it to my stash.
Nice. And then Iroi, she should have... Are you? Oh wow, that's great. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna get these sunflowers instead. Crack this and head over there. And I need to eat something. What should I eat? I can order almost anything. No idea. Oh, Pokeball. I've been craving one of those. It's been a long time since I've had one. I don't ever order food anymore because it's really expensive. Like, food has just gotten way more expensive here, so I almost always only eat at home. But one thing I miss is Pokeballs. Those are good. I used to eat those when I was in school.
Fragrant flower.
With like tuna in them and stuff. Tuna, rice, edamame, kind of thing. Highly recommend. Hey, you did mention that? What did I mention? Oh, that I don't order? Or something else? Okay, I always thought the bosses being taken as fuck. They've actually been nerfed several times. The bosses. But a lot of the time it's like, you really just want to level your characters up. I got most of it to 93% crit with 10 bond. Not that she needed it, but it's nice to have. That's really funny. Yeah, I guess it'll make her
Got
significantly
something to say?
stronger. For me, I think it'll be decent, but it's nothing crazy.
Just 5 more minutes.
Because I think Lacrimosa's main issue for me is that... No, it's nothing even crazy like that. Yeah, she seems like she's mostly fine. Huh. Oh no. Ordering that's very expensive that you stop ordering? What, a Pokeball? Well, I basically, my rule of thumb with ordering things online is if I can order it for cheaper than if I were to go and get it, I would normally get it. But as of late, I've not gotten any fast food or anything like that. So, when I was in school, there was a lot more, or like when I lived at school, there was a lot more options for things that would just be like, it'd literally be cheaper than just going and getting food. If I used the right deals and stuff. But now you don't really see that at all, and it's also gotten so much more expensive. Like, if I want to get like a drink from like fucking McDonald's, it's like $5. Depending on the drink, it can be more. And if I get it delivered, it's like way fucking more than that. So, yeah. Did you like the cafeteria school in high school? Yeah, I did. I was a free lunch kid. So I basically, I loved most of that food. Now, I will say, it was not high quality food, but I still liked how it tasted. And I still ate all of it. I see, honestly, it's a lot cheaper to order here than to go eat, because we're adding the thing called waiter service fee or tip. Yeah, I don't mean like going out to eat. Fast food or ordering food is probably like cheaper than going out to eat here. I don't do either, really. I just eat at home. Whatever is like inexpensive and or can be cooked. I love the cheap cafeteria food, so good. I love the mac and cheese. The like plastic mac and cheese. With the gooey. The gooey. Yes. The yellow plasticky cheese. Same reason why I used to really like KFC. I still do really like KFC, I just don't eat it much. Obviously. But yeah, I like fried chicken a lot. Mac and cheese, I like all that stuff. I love wandering around each place in NT, just wondering how you would live there. Probably very difficultly. There's so many anomalies and gangs and shit everywhere. I think. Plastic mac and cheese is the best, true. My sister poor pity for Ameth and Mua 50/50. I just pulled a Roy and haven't done 1000 less one night's event. How do you complete it quickly? You don't, just play it. I have a leveling guide, but if you haven't even started it yet, it's not going to help you. Just play through the story. That's all I can recommend. Play through the story. Once you unlock challenge mode, or once you're getting towards the end of your leveling in story mode, use my leveling guide. And then once you get towards the end of challenge mode, use my build guide. Aside from that, just play the game. Don't game yourself out of your fun. Like, just play it. If you have fun with the game, you have fun with the game. If you don't, you don't. Gaming the fun out of it just fuck you up. Enjoying a game? Cringe. Yeah, yeah. Grinding XP feels like trying to find fries at the bottom of the bag. It depends. If you do it inefficiently, it's gonna feel like shit. But if you do it in a way that's like quick, it's like crack. If you're someone who likes playing like ARPGs and stuff, it literally is. It's addicting. So it's gonna depend on you. And if it's something you find fun, then you're gonna enjoy it. And if not, there's nothing you can do to change it. If you could eat anything, what would you eat? Right now, based on what I said earlier, I'd probably order a fucking family meal with KFC. Like, I'd get like one of those big ass fucking buckets. Well, realistically, I'd want Popeye's fried chicken and then everything else from KFC. Popeye's fried chicken, I think, is slightly better, but I think overall KFC's a better experience. But if I had to get just one thing, I'd probably get a bucket from KFC with a big family-sized thing of mac and cheese and a family-sized thing of mashed potatoes and gravy. A big-ass fucking box of their biscuits. And then I'd have a spicy famous bowl on the side. Maybe two. I can eat a lot of fucking food. I think I burn a lot of calories by existing. I don't know if it's like a stress thing or what, but I burn a lot of calories by existing. I can eat a lot. So. How long did it take for level 10 Fadia bond? Really quick. It was like within a month of the game or something. So Fadia is actually a character that's really easy to increase bond with. Fadia, her best item is this Glimmering Ice. You can get it from the Hillside Blooms Forest here. And it only costs like 4,000-ish fons, I think, each. And it gives her 400 bond. So she quite literally is like super easy and super cheap to max out compared to most other characters. Got it. Yeah. I love. Alas, it is expensive. So, you won't catch me eating KFC. Because everything I just said is probably gonna cost like $30. That's for fast food. Probably, maybe more. Yeah, probably more.
Taking a shortcut down.
Especially if we were like order or something. When I worked at Popeyes as a kid, I used to put extra butter on the biscuits and get in trouble for doing it. I thank you for your service. Moses' 400 gift is 20k. Exactly. And like Shinku's is like 15k. Something.
If only I had wings.
It's way more worth it to get 200. For Shinku, Shinku is not worth it at all to level normally. She is only worth it. So none of these items, in my opinion, are worth it. The only thing worth it for her is to just give her clouds. Some of your Uber Eats account? Yeah, no. I know it is a joke. I don't give anyone information like that. The only situation in which I have anything like that is I do have a throne, but that's just for getting pumpkin stuff. I've never really considered putting like order me food on that. I've seen people do it and I don't find it problematic. I don't know, I'd feel weird about it.
Only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down.
Because I don't feel like I'm in
If only I
such
had
a poor
wings.
state.
Taking a shortcut
Not
down.
state as in location, but I don't think I'm in like such a poor situation as that. Like, sure, don't have a lot of disposable income, but it is what it is. I think there are people who's off, so I'll live. It's fine. Currently trying to max out min spawn. Fair enough. From 1000 less one nights, my Shiku got glitches and she can't dodge now. I've tried restarting the game, it's not helping. It's because it's not glitched. Look at your trinkets. One of them's going to tell you you can't dodge. Vegeta. No, that's fair. Yeah. So it's mostly just stuff for Pumpkin. If someone wants to just directly give me money, then that's its own thing. I consider that different. Normally, I'll just put it towards expenses or directly back into trying to get stream shit working. For example, I recently had to get a new Ethernet cord because mine broke. And that was a big reason for the lack of upload speed recently that caused my last stream to completely fucking explode yesterday.
Only I had wings.
And of course, you should not give that info to randos. Dox yourself to the last thing you want. Oh yeah, that's why I run it through Throne, because Throne is very privacy protected. So, my information should be totally safe. What do you think? Which character is so worth it in NTE, or which character do you regret pulling for? I don't regret pulling for any characters in NTE. It's so easy to get them. The character I think is the most worth it that I've pulled for so far, probably Lacrimosa. Yeah. I don't know, like, I pulled her, I've got her at A2, and she's just really solid. She's also really useful for a lot of different stuff. Shinku's really good too, though. The only difference is Shinku I only have at A0, and she was harder to pull. Lacrimosa I got copies of faster. That's why I have her at A2, because I spent 140 pulls in A2, but Shinku I spent like 80 pulls on just one copy. No 50-50 just makes you pull for anything 100%, and it makes it a lot more worth it too. So that's a big aspect of it. I almost forgot date. Taking daughter to the movies. She's the first character you play as too? True. How generous the game is just makes it perfect to get anything. True. Also, I'm blaming you, Sarx, but now I want fucking fried chicken. I have no means to... I mean, I can probably make it. It's not what I wanted to do today. I'll do something else. You did this to me. Son of a bitch. Let's take Lacrimosa into the movie. I got Shiku A1 at 2 pity. I'll share a dialogue.
Person in screen.
Oh no, yes.
Oh, movie so fun.
Yeah, no, 50-50 also makes the easier. Also makes
Thank you, appraiser.
it easier and less stressful. I'm so sorry. It's all good. I'm mostly having fun. But yes, craving has begun. I'll probably get food after this. Get like fucking, I've got sandwiches. I'll make PB&J. Or I made tuna salad yesterday. I put that on a sandwich. A nice big old tuna salad sandwich. Tuna, very, very good for you. Very high in protein. Mix it with a bunch of veggies and shit. Pretty good. The mayo is not super helpful, but that's why I put less mayo. Some mustard adds nice flavor. Gotta do a good mustard though. Most runs funny with their Bond outfit, true. Caesar salad? No, tuna salad. I hate autocorrect. Let's see, I'm gonna make sure that I don't have anything here. Okay, cool. I didn't know if I'd get anything. Pieces. Yes. All right. So let's see what we got. Look, if there's anything crazy. I could do it, but I think for the most part, because I still have some things to iron out, but I've fully tested and I've fully ran through the upload speed. I think the issue is fixed. It should not be an issue in the future. If it is, I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm probably going to, like I mentioned in the Discord, I'm probably gonna end off pretty early today. So I'll be. Let me find a suitable look. All right. So.
If only I had taking a shortcut down. If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut down.
Son of a bitch.
If only I had wings. Taking a shortcut
I
down.
can stand on this. Nice.
If only I had wings.
Shinku out here fucking just talking mad shit
Taking a
about not
shortcut
having
down.
wings. While she is literally gliding with her wings. Son of a bitch.
If only I had wings.
Just stand on it, you fucking idiot.
Taking a shortcut down.
Look at her. I got Shinku just 4 poles. Crazy. I'll do this. Lacrimosa and Cicada have unique run and stop animations. If you switch directions while running a Cicada, it's funny. Cute. She is very cute. Yeah, Shinku and 4 poles is crazy. I love tuna too, but they taste but if they use off-brand, most of them taste very bad. For me, most of the canned tuna I use that's off-brand tastes totally fine. It tastes good. But you also like I don't get like store brand, you know what I mean? Cicaда's like the mature version of what? Isn't Cicada more of a child? Or do you mean that Cicada just behaves more mature? I'd say she's a meaner version of Sakako. Not more mature. She's just mean. She's not more adult-like. She's just an asshole. Sakira's just sassy? Yeah. Like, she's not... She's just full on, like, asshole behavior. Store brand is just even worse than... Yeah, I mean, I don't mind different brands of it, personally. But also, I just said I loved school food. So it's like, you know... I'd probably eat something off of a factory conveyor belt, so... Who knows? We'll see what's up. I don't know, I forgot about some characters in CC, who knows. But yes, alright gamers. I hope you all enjoyed. I am going to be ending off for the day. A bit early, but I need to make sure some things are set up. I'll probably post a short or something. She is a child. Well, yeah, she is a child. They're saying she's like a mature version, but I don't know if that's like... Yeah, I don't know. That's... Sakiru's like a whole kid. She can't physically grow taller even when she's trying. When she tries, that's funny. Just tiny ass kid. Have a great day. You as well, Mouse. English VA is just a bit mature sounding. I don't know about that one, but who knows. Yes. If you guys enjoyed the content and you have not seen me on all my other places, I have socials there. I also have a Discord if you want more notifications and things like that. And then, as I talked about before, I have a throne. You can send pumpkin gifts. You can send me surprise gifts if they're from, like, Amazon or something. But, don't send me anything too weird. I don't have any restrictions yet, but if someone sends me something weird, I will restrict it. So, you know, if you don't want there to be restrictions, let's keep things civil. But yes, bye Mouse, bye Spider-Man. Bye, D Smile. Bye, Nillian. See you, J Cat. What's your bond level items? No idea. Yes. All right. Now let me see if there's anything I can here while we are phasing this out. Have a great rest of the day. See you a second. Have a wonderful time. Bye, Yoshiro. Welcome in. I don't know if you were just lurking or if you just popped in and it's like, oh, well, it's ending. Unfortunate. Is there anywhere I can dump you? I can dump you all 24/7. Yes, alright. Peace out, gamers. Oh wait, they just end stream? God damn it. I think... No, what? I'm so confused. And whatever.